So the term jungle fever insinuates that you have a white person and a black person coming together. That's jungle fever. In fact, there was a movie about it in the 90s and Wesley Snipes was one of the main characters. It was a Spike Lee production. But still today, some folks have jungle fever, and that is quite okay. I went to a predominantly white university for a particular point of time in my life, and it was not uncommon to see, black men with white women. That was typical of that time. And I've been graduated college almost 20 years, and it's probably even worse now. So when you go into a white setting, you expect to see jungle fever. But something has been happening here. You have whites particularly targeting black spaces, looking for, you guessed it, black men or black women. But in this particular setting, it is black men. And we're going to talk about how they do it in social media spaces. But I've learned something. Whenever I see this, guys, it's always, let's say, urban whites, if you get what I'm saying, like somebody like Paul Wall. But rewind, Nemo. So the other day, your boy Dr. Umar Johnson was on Instagram Live, and he noticed that it was somebody in his comment section that was not black, and he asked the individual person, what they were doing on the live.
Miss Kitty Magic, are you an African queen? Miss Kitty Magic, are you vanilla African, or are you a trespassing snow bunny? Miss Kitty Queen, Miss Kitty Magic, can you confirm? Can somebody please confirm if Miss Kitty Magic is African vanilla sister or a trespassing snow bunny on my live? Can somebody please confirm? Miss Kitty, are you African vanilla or are you a snow bunny trespassing on the live? No disrespect to you. I just need confirmation. Miss Kitty, you're getting 60 seconds to explain to the King Kong of consciousness why you're here. If you give me an honest answer, you can stay. Miss Kitty, Miss Kitty, I need an honest answer. Why are you on the Notorious RBG's live? Miss Kitty, I need an answer, Miss Kitty. Be honest, Miss Kitty. Are you looking for a brother? Are you melanin shopping? Are you melanin shopping right now? Are you melanin shopping? Maybe you are melanin shopping. Miss Kitty, why are you here, Miss Kitty? Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Where'd she go?
So you see he's cracking a little bit of jokes talking about here, kitty, kitty, and all of that other stuff, right? It's pretty good fun and banter. If it was me, I probably would have just kicked him off and not did all that. But Dr. Umar Johnson has to always try to make some jokes, and he's not that funny. But anyways, let's continue on with the subject. This is not the first time that I have seen something like this happen. Somebody that's white, that's kind of acting like a stereotypical hood black person looking for black men. And I've seen it on these online dating shows like Kendra G.
So why did I have 1,000 million people in my DMs and I'm already in St. Louis right now with my new boo?
Are you serious?
Yes.
So what? Give me an update.
So his auntie or his godmama was like, she saw the live, but he didn't see it, and she sent it to him, and she was like, "This is your soulmate. Like, I know who she is. Like, you have to find her." And so, girl, he reactivated his Instagram just to find me, and then he was like blowing up my notifications because it was so many people hitting me up, and so I'm like, "Who is this man?" Kendra. I looked at his profile and I said, "Ooh, yes, Lord, this is me." And so he had bought a plane ticket to come see me on Tuesday. And so I couldn't wait. I got in my car and I drove 12 hours and I've been here ever since.
Where's he at? I gotta see this man.
But let me wake him up because he said his back hurting.
Now let's go back to that part. Do you see this chick said she had so many messages? Play that part again.
Why did I have 1,000 million people in my DMs?
Right, so many messages, and she looks and sounds like somebody in the urban center of the African American community that's in the ghetto. But hey, this is what she's doing. She's coming out looking for black men specifically for the purpose of booty clapping sounds. But it even gets more interesting. It's not just women doing it from the heterosexual community looking for black men. Oh no. There's also transgendered people.
Are you related to Kim?
I am.
Oh, okay. How?
Sisters.
You're a sister.
I am. I'm one of the big booty sisters.
But your name doesn't begin with a K.
Wait a minute. I need to get to these comments. This is a sir, isn't it? Yeah. So let me address these. Don't be disrespectful, you guys.
Wait, what happened? You're a sir? What somebody say?
Someone said, is that a sir? I mean, I guess.
Are you a transgender woman?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And there's even gay white men looking for black men.
Hello?
Hey, girl.
Wait a minute. You were here before.
Yes, girl. I just wanted to give you a little update.
Brent used to work at Domino's, right?
Until I got fired.
You got fired?
Girl. Anyways, but yeah.
Okay. Where you calling me from?
Girl, I'm at work.
Where do you work?
Girl, Domino's in Louisiana.
What's the name, baby?
Brent.
Brent.
Girl, I'm so happy to be on here. I've been trying so long.
Do you want the guy to be in Louisiana?
He doesn't have to be, but I'm not paying to get myself flew. He gonna have to pay for me to get flew out. Feel what I'm saying?
If he lives in Louisiana, if he wants to meet you, he has to fly you out.
Right.
Does the guy got to make a certain amount of money?
No, as long as he could provide for himself, his children, and, throw me a little rent money, some,
He got to pay your rent at times?
Huh?
He got to pay your rent at times?
Well, baby, I'm not, if he gonna be to my house, I'm not paying it.
Yeah, you guys saw that. But I want to get into this particular talking point because this is happening all over black social media. This is not like, Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma, where, you have blacks thriving and doing very well. And, whites want to get jealous and want to take over. No, here you have whites who are specifically interested in blacks and they're coming over looking for blacks because either they feel like they are black or they just like black people and they're searching to do something with them. And I'm going to tell you why that's the case, because they know coming over to the black platforms, they get what? More hype. Now, remember what the white lady said. She was like, when I came on the Kendra G's platform, I had so many messages. But can we honestly say that if she was a black woman that looked and sounded like her, would she get that many messages? No, we all know that. Even for the person that was transgender or for the young man that was gay, they know one thing. If I come over to the black sector, I will get a lot of opportunities from black men or black women or whoever else. And that's what they do. They target black spaces in particular to do this. But hold on a second. Dr. Umar Johnson actually dropped bars when he said this.
Miss Kitty said it's a black-owned business, so Miss Kitty hangs out with black women. Miss Kitty hangs out with black queens so she can get the black king. You not slick, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, you are not slick. You are one of those white women who hang out with black women and you take all of your black girlfriends' men. Miss Kitty, you are not slick, Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty, you are one of those snow bunnies who hang out with the black women and you sleep with all their boyfriends. Miss Kitty, you are a naughty girl, Miss Kitty.
So wait, let's examine that because, there are white women who have black female friends, right? And we're not saying that you can't make genuine friends with other groups of people. I have friends that are not black and we are very close. And, they've been great people. A great person is a great person. You won't get no argument from me about that. But there are cases where not only are white women or whoever else targeting black women for friends, they're also at a certain point using them to get to black men or black women. And then you know what goes on from there. Booty clapping sounds. That's exactly what happens. And, because when white women come into the black community, they're white. They don't have to really be what they were in the white community. So why not go to the black community and get the best that you can get and you can get elevated real quick because you are Caucasian. And this is what's happening. And for me, I believe that is some level of racism. I have never seen any white person, this is since I've been on social media, that come into black sector spaces that look for black people. I've never really seen one that will do that actually has, in my honest opinion, like great intangibles to offer a mate. They're always having some sort of, in these particular cases, problematic issues. Baby mama, multiple kids, broke, or whatever. You know, the white people that are doing very well, and maybe they would date blacks, they never try to invade these spaces. They will typically find somebody black that's, you know, on their level, whatever. But when they particularly target blacks, they're only targeting blacks because they can't get what they can get in the white community. And a lot of times, blacks need to understand that. And Dr. Umar, I don't even know why he was still entertaining that when he should have just kicked the person out of the chat room. But again, like I said, even Dr. Umar recognizes that white people get attention. And this is one of the reasons why he's so fucking foolish, because even on the planes, he does stuff like that, which makes him look like a damn idiot. Again, this is what we're talking about. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode here of The Celebrity Junk. I'm out.